Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to the Western Conference Semifinals for the 2009-10 season replay in Strat-O-Matic Hockey. Game 1 of this Western Conference Semifinal series between the Anaheim Ducks and the Chicago Blackhawks brings us to the United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It also brings me to needing to straighten out my camera just a touch. And I think that'll do. We'll get the right dice in here. The Blackhawks, of course, got here by beating the Detroit Red Wings, the Central Division champions in this replay, by a final score of 6-3. As for the Ducks, actually, let me make sure that score's right. I want to make sure I've got the scores straight here. 4-0 actually is how Chicago advanced. As for Anaheim and Vancouver, Anaheim, they beat the Vancouver Canucks to get here by a final score of 5-3. So, with that, let's bring it right in. I'll make sure I've got my, my play chart right here. And we're all set to jump into this one. Face-offs are +2 to Chicago. That's a 7. That'll be a superior win. That'll go over to Brouwer. And we're off to start the first period. Here we go. Opponent defense 11. Perry's going to start off with a penalty right away. That'll be for elbowing. 19 is the power play of 3 or more 4-rated defensive players, which we do not have. So 2 or less, that'll be outside shot for anybody. They will give that to Taze on an outside shot. That's a 5. That'll be a save. And an inside shot for the right defenseman, Seabrook, from the slot. That's a 5. That'll be a save, and Anaheim will get out of early penalty trouble. Arena groans. Ugh. We'll bring that face-off right outside the Anaheim zone. 20, it will be an inferior win. That'll be over to Perry, and we're off once again. Opponent defense 7. Brouwer will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Brouwer from the point. That's an 11. That would be a goal check if the Blackhawks were still on the power play, but Hiller will freeze that one. We'll get a face-off to the right of Hiller. Taze taking another draw and losing another one. That'll be over to Ryan on the loss, and we're off and running once again. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Keith. Keith from the point. That's an 11. Save made by Hiller. That's over to Perry. Perry, opponent defense 4. Brouwer, that'll be an inside shot for Ryan. Right defenseman Seabrook will try to intimidate. Seabrook will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Seabrook with it now for Chicago. Passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Brouwer. Brouwer will try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot for Kane. Oh boy, Kane in the slot with this one. That's a 2. That would be a goal check if the Blackhawks were on the power play, but Hiller will freeze that one as well. We'll take that face-off to the left of Hiller. Another big offensive zone draw for Chicago as the Blackhawks are attacking aggressively early. That's an 11. That'll be superior any player. They'll give that to Keith, and we're off once again. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer from the point. That's a 6. Save made by Huet. That'll be over to Keith. Keith for the Blackhawks. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot for anybody. They will give that to Perry. Brouwer will try to intimidate. Brouwer will intimidate. He'll take the puck away just in time for a forwards line change. Versteeg with it here for Chicago. Opponent defense 6. Solani. That'll be an outside shot for Sharp. Sharp will try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot for Hossa. Hossa from the slot. That's a 5. Save made by Hiller. Over to Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer looking at opponent defense 9. Seabrook will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Seabrook from the point. That's a 6. He will lose that over to Solani. Solani will get a stick in there. Solani will lose the puck. Outside shot only for Seabrook. Seabrook from the point. That's an 11. Save made by Hiller over to Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer looking at opponent defense 2. Seabrook will take the puck away for an inside shot. Niedermeyer will try to intimidate. Niedermeyer will take the puck away. Niedermeyer for Anaheim. Inside shot for anybody. Opponent can try to intimidate. They'll give that to Blake. Hossa will try to intimidate. Hossa will intimidate, take the puck away, but a possible penalty on Hossa. 1-15, no penalty. That's a 4. Hossa's got it. We'll play on for a defenseman line change. Hossa's got it for Chicago. Let's see what he does with it. Passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Versteeg. Versteeg will try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot for anybody. They will give that right back to Hossa. Hossa. That's a 6. Save made by Hiller over to Ward. Ward for Anaheim. Possible breakaway. Oh boy. Left defenseman. Wisnowski. He's in alone on Huey. That's a 6. That's a goalie rating on Huey. 6, 8, and 9 are bad numbers. That's a 4. Huey will make the save. He'll freeze it. We'll get a face-off. Arena cheers. Yay! Face-offs are even. A 3 will be a home win. That'll go over to Versteeg, and we're off. Inside shot for anybody. Opponent can try to intimidate. They'll give that to Sharp. Koivu will try to intimidate. Koivu will take the puck away. Koivu for Anaheim. Inside shot for anybody. They'll give that to Solani. Versteeg will try to intimidate. Versteeg will fail to intimidate. They'll take the inside shot on Solani. Then we'll check the penalty. That's a 3. That's a goal on a 1-12. And score! Teemu Solani gets the Ducks on the board here in the first. They lead 1-0. Arena groans. Ugh. And of course, that will waive off the delayed penalty. We'll just flip over a couple cards to see if we can get some assists. But Anaheim now with a 1-0 lead. Let's see. Checking to see if there's an assist on this card. There is. That will be from Blake. And Koivu. As the Ducks now have a 1-0 lead as the teams come back to center ice. Face-offs remain even. That's a 14. That's a visitor right defenseman win. That's over to Ward, and we're off once again. Opponent defense 3. Hjalmarsson will take the puck away for an outside shot. Hjalmarsson will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck right back to Ward, and we've got a forwards line change. That is Ward with it now for Anaheim. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Madden. Madden from the point, gaining the zone. 6. Save made over to Bolesky. Bolesky for Anaheim. Opponent defense 8. Bufflin will take the puck away. Outside shot only. Bufflin from the point. That's a 9. That's a goalie rating on Hiller. 8, 9, and 12 are bad numbers. That's a 6. Save made by Hiller. That'll go over to Wisnowski. Wisnowski for Anaheim. Lose the puck, inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Bufflin on an inside shot. Bolesky will try to intimidate. Bolesky will intimidate. He'll take the puck away from Bufflin. Bolesky, lose the puck, possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Left wing, if the breakaway penetration rating is 4. Ladd's a 3. Brown will have that for Anaheim. Opponent defense 9. Ladd will take the puck away, outside shot only. Ladd from the point. That's a 7. Save made by Hiller over to Ward. Ward, opponent defense 5. Hjalmarsson, that'll be an outside shot for Marchand. Marchand will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck over to Hjalmarsson. Hjalmarsson, opponent defense 10. That is a penalty on Ward. And we have exactly 3 cards left, so this will be the last play of the first period. 3 is checking if the left defenseman is a 4 on defense. He is not. So that'll be an inside shot for anybody. They will give that to... They'll give that to Bufflin for an inside shot. That's a 12. That's a goalie rating on Hiller. That's a 6. Save made by Hiller. And finally, a rebound shot for the left wing. That is Ladd who's got a rebound. Hiller left one out there. 8 is another rebound chance. Offense, any player, but I don't play with injuries. So we will give that rebound to... We'll give that to Bufflin. That's a 2. Save made. That would be over to Brown, but there's the horn to end the first period. Anaheim getting a goal from Solani, and they lead 1-0 as we get set for the second period of this game. Hopefully you guys are enjoying a little Monday Night Hockey here on the channel. As the fans here at the United Center are not happy with what they see. Just getting the Zamboni out on the ice as the Blackhawks figure skaters entertain the crowd to get them ready for the second period. Well, they wouldn't have figure skaters out with the Zamboni on the ice, getting ready for the second period of this game. Fans here at the United Center, though, do not like what they see. Just getting everything ready here for the second period of this game. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grabbing a quick hydrate break, and then we'll be off to start the second period of this game. Just going to check my phone as well. Make sure I don't even have anything crazy going on. Nope. All quiet there. Make sure that catches charge again. We're good there. So let's drop the puck. Actually, let's do line changes, since I never did that. Normally I do that before I start resetting all of both my decks for the second period of the game. But we'll see to that now. Face-offs are +2 to Chicago. So let's see what the Blackhawks get up to. 16, there will be an inferior win. That'll be over to Perry. And we're off to start the second period. Here we go. Passing E, that'll be an outside shot for Getzlaf. Getzlaf will try to make a pass. Passing L will be an inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Ryan for an inside shot. Ryan looking at a 3. That is a goal on a 1-14. And... no! Huey making a great save. He will hold on. We'll get a face-off in the Chicago zone. Arena cheers. Yay! Face-offs, once again, +2 to Chicago as Anaheim is picking up right where they left off in the first period. A 14 will be inferior any player. That'll go to Niedermeyer. And we're off again. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Seabrook. Seabrook will throw that at the net from the point. That's a 4. Save made by Hiller over to Perry. Perry passing F. That'll be an outside shot for Ryan. Ryan will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck. Brouwer with control of that for the Blackhawks. Opponent defense 5. That'll be an outside shot for Kane. Kane is going to try to make a pass. Passing K. That'll be an inside shot for Taze. Taze from the slot. 7 is a goalie rating on Hiller. That's a 9. Score! Jonathan Taze ties this game for the Blackhawks at 1 here in the second period. Arena cheers. Yay! That'll be from Kane and Brower. And the Blackhawks have tied this game at 1 in the second period. Fans loving that. We'll bring the teams back to center ice for another +2 to Chicago face-off. That's a 12. That'll be superior any player. That'll go to Keith this time, and we're off. Lose the puck, outside shot only for Getzlaf. Getzlaf from the point after gaining a zone. 7, save made over to Taze. Taze will lose the puck, outside shot only for Ryan. Ryan from the point after gaining the zone. That's a 3. That would be a goal check if the Ducks were on the power play, but Huey will smother that one. We'll take that face off to the left of Huey. 5 is a superior win. That'll be over to Keith, and we're off once again. Inside shot for anybody. He will give that to Kane. Ryan. Ooh, Ryan has to try to intimidate. 5 is a successful intimidation. Ryan will take the puck away. Ryan for Anaheim. Opponent defense 2. Kane will take the puck away for an outside shot. Kane will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck. Getzlaf will intercept that pass. Getzlaf for Anaheim. He will lose that to Taze. Taze will lose it right back to Getzlaf, and we'll have a forwards line change. Koivu with it now for Anaheim. Opponent defense 6. Sharp will take the puck away for an outside shot. Sharp will try to make a pass. He will lose that right back to Koivu. Koivu for Anaheim. Passing D. That'll be an inside shot for Solani. Versteeg will try to intimidate. Versteeg will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Versteeg with it for Chicago. Opponent defense 6. That'll be an outside shot for Sharp. Sharp will try to make a pass. Passing J. That'll be an inside shot for Hossa. Hossa from the slot with it now. That's a 10. That's a goalie rating on Hiller. That's a 6. Save made by Hiller. That'll go over to Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer for the Ducks. Opponent defense 4. Seabrook. He will take the puck away with an inside shot. Niedermeyer will try to intimidate. Niedermeyer will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Niedermeyer gets it right back for Anaheim. Opponent defense 9. Seabrook will take the puck away. Outside shot only. Seabrook from the point. That's a 6. He will lose that over to Solani, and we'll have a defenseman line change. Solani with the puck now for the Ducks. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Left wing, if the breakaway penetration rating is 4, Blake is a 4. He's in alone on Huey. That's a 4. Save made by Huey. That'll go over to Versteeg. Arena cheers. Yay! Inside shot for anybody. They'll give that to Sharp. Koivu will try to intimidate. Koivu will take the puck away. Koivu for Anaheim. Opponent defense 1. Sharp will take the puck away. Inside shot. Blake will try to intimidate. Blake will intimidate, take the puck away, but a possible penalty on Blake. 1 to 15, no penalty. That's a 19. Definitely egregious. And the Blackhawks will have a shot at the power play after we do a forwards line change. We'll see what kind of power play the Blackhawks are going to get in this period. 19. If 3 or more 4-rated defensive players, we need 4s, we said, right? Which we only have 1. So that'll be an outside shot for anybody. They'll give that to Bufflin on the power play. That's an 11. That'll be a save. And an inside shot for the right defenseman. Campbell with an inside shot from the slot. That's a 5. That'll be a save. And we'll bring that face-off outside the Anaheim zone. Arena groans. Ugh. Faceoffs are +1 to Chicago. 10 is a superior right wing. That'll go up to Bufflin, and we're off. Opponent defense 4. Bolesky, that'll be an inside shot for Ladd. Ward will try to intimidate. Ward will intimidate, take the puck away, but a possible penalty on Ward. 1 to 15, no penalty. That is a 15, maybe gets a little bit close, but the refs wave it off, no penalty, we will play on. Fans didn't like the call. Didn't like the no call. Passing E, he'll lose the puck, outside shot from Madden. Madden will try to make a pass. Passing L, he will lose that over to Brown. Brown for Anaheim. Opponent defense 10, Ladd with another penalty. Fans like that call even less than the no call. I flipped over the 3 cards already. 6 is our power play, checking if the right defenseman is a 4. He is not. So that'll be an inside shot for Bolesky. Bolesky from the slot. That's a 6. That'll be a save. And we have a rebound shot for Marchand. Marchand following the rebound in. That's a 4. That's a save. And we'll take that face-off just outside the Chicago zone. Arena cheers. Yay! Face-offs +1 to Chicago. 17 is an inferior win for Wisnowski, and Wisnowski with it for Anaheim. He will lose that over to Campbell. Campbell with it. He'll lose it right back to Wisnowski. Last play of the period. Outside shot only for anybody. They will give that to Bolesky as time is ticking down here in the second. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Defensive right wing of defense rating 3 or more. Bufflin's a 2. Bolesky will follow his own rebound in. That's an 11. Save made. That'll be over to Ladd, but brrr, there's the horn to end the second period of this game. Chicago gets a goal from Taves, and we are tied at 1 as we get set for the third period of this game. The playoffs will continue tomorrow night as we will move over to the Nassau Coliseum, I believe it is. Yep, the Nassau Coliseum in Uniondale, New York, as the New Jersey Devils will be playing Game 1 of their Eastern Conference Semifinals series with the New York Islanders. The Islanders defeated the Buffalo Sabres to get here, and the Devils knocked off the Capitals, the top-seeded President's Trophy-winning Washington Capitals, by the way, in a 3-1 classic Devils grind. As once again, the Zamboni gets ready for the third period of this game. All right, just getting everything ready here for the third period of this game. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are all set for the third period of this game. Face-offs are back to being +2 to Chicago. An 11, superior any player, they'll give that to Kane, and we're off to start the third period. Opponent defense 9, Ryan, ooh, that's a penalty already on Ryan. 2, 3. 7 is our power play, checking the left wing if his rating is a 2 or more, he is. That'll be an outside shot for Kane first. Good thing he's already got the puck up there. 3 is a save. Then an outside shot for the left wing down to Brouwer. That's a 6. That'll also be a save. Then we've got an outside shot for Taze. Taze will throw that at the net from the point. 3 is a goal. Is a goal check because the Blackhawks are on the power play. 1-6, it's a goal. No! Hiller will make a great save, but Taze will have an inside shot. That's a 7. That's a goalie rating on Hiller. That's a 4. Hiller will make the save. We'll bring that face-off just outside the Anaheim zone. Arena groans. Ugh. Blackhawks couldn't do anything on the power play. 19, they won't be able to do anything in this face-off circle either. Ryan will get that, and we're off and running once again. Inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Getzlaf. Taze will try to intimidate. Taze will intimidate. He'll take the puck away. Taze with it for Chicago. Opponent defense 6. That'll be an outside shot for Kane. Kane will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck over to Wisniewski. Wisniewski for Anaheim. Opponent defense 9. Keith will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Keith from the point. That's a 6. That's a goalie rating on Hiller. That's an 8. Score! Duncan Keith, giving the Blackhawks to start this third period a 2-1 lead. Arena cheers. Yay! That will be from Kane. And Taze. Blackhawks here take a 2-1 lead early in the third. We'll bring the teams back to center ice. Face-offs are still +2 to Chicago. 9 is a superior left wing win. That'll come down to Brouwer, and we're off once again. He will lose the puck. Outside shot only for Ryan. Ryan from the point. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Offensive right wing, if offense rating 3 or more. Perry is a 4. He's got a rebound shot. That's an 8. That's another rebound. Offense, any player with an offense rating 4. Perry will follow his own rebound to the net. That's a 10. That is a goal on a 1-16. And score! Corey Perry ties this game just as quickly as Keith takes the lead back for Chicago. Perry ties this one at 2 here in the third. Arena groans. Ugh. Flip over a couple cards to get assists. Well, just the one. That will be from Wisniewski. As the Ducks manage to tie this game at 2 just as quickly as the Blackhawks take the lead back. And they'll take the lead for the first time. Teams are back to center ice, ready for the face-off, and here it comes. 17, that'll be an inferior left defenseman win. That'll be Niedermeyer for the Ducks, and we're off once again. Lose the puck, possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Left defenseman, that is Keith. He's in alone on Hiller. What can he do on a breakaway? 8 is a rebound. Defensive center, defense rating 3 or more. Getzlaf is a 3. He'll have that rebound for Anaheim. He will lose the puck. Outside shot only for Brouwer. Brouwer from the point. That's a 4. He'll lose that over to Wisniewski, and we'll have a forwards line change. Wisniewski with it for Anaheim. Possible breakaway. Uh-oh. Left wing, if the breakaway penetration rating is 4, Blake is a 4. He's in alone on Huey. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Defensive center, defense rating 2 or more. Sharp is a 4. He's got that rebound for Chicago. Opponent defense 2. Koivu will take the puck away for an inside shot. Versteeg will try to intimidate. Versteeg will take the puck away for Chicago. Versteeg for the Blackhawks. Passing D. He'll lose the puck. Outside shot only for Blake. Blake will try to make a pass. He'll lose the puck over to Hossa. Hossa. Passing D. That'll be an inside shot for Versteeg. Solani will try to intimidate. Solani will take the puck away. Solani's got it for Anaheim. Opponent defense 8. Versteeg will take the puck away. Outside shot only. Versteeg. That's a 4. Save made right back to Solani. And we'll have a defenseman line change. Solani with it now for Anaheim. He'll lose the puck, outside shot only for Sharp. Sharp from the point after gaining the zone. That's a 2. That's a goal on a 1-9. And no! Hiller making a big save. He will, rather than take a chance with the puck, he will freeze it, and we'll get a face-off to the left of Hiller. Face-offs right now are even. 13 is a visitor left defenseman win. That'll be Wisnowski. And here we go. Passing D. That'll be an inside shot for Koivu. Sharp will try to intimidate. Sharp will take the puck away. Sharp for Chicago. Passing E. That'll be an outside shot for Versteeg. Versteeg will try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot for Hossa. Hossa in the slot. That's a 3. That's a goal on a 1-14. And score! Marian Hossa giving the Blackhawks a 3-2 lead. Arena cheers. Yay! That'll be from Versteeg. And, let's see, Campbell. As the Blackhawks now get back out to a 3-2 lead on that tally by Marian Hossa. Teams come back to center ice. Faceoffs are even. Ducks hardly out of it. That's a 10. That'll go over to Hossa, and we're off once again. Passing F for Hossa. That'll be an outside shot for Versteeg. Versteeg will try to make a pass. That'll be an inside shot for anybody. They will give that to Sharp for an inside shot. Sharp in the slot. That's an 8. That's a rebound chance. Offense, any player with an offense rating 4. Hossa will follow that into the net. He's got a rebound shot. That's an 11. Save made by Hiller over to Wisnowski. Wisnowski, opponent defense 4. Campbell, that'll be an inside shot for Koivu. Campbell will try to intimidate. Campbell will intimidate, take the puck away, but a possible penalty on Campbell. 1-15, no penalty. That's a 2. He's got it, and we'll play on into a forwards line change. Campbell with it now for Chicago. Passing E. That'll be an outside shot for Byfuglien. Byfuglien will try to make a pass. He will lose that over to Bolesky. Bolesky with it for Anaheim. Opponent defense 1. Byfuglien will take the puck away for an outside shot. Byfuglien will try to make a pass. Passing K. He will lose the puck over to Brown. Brown for Anaheim. We'll lose that over to Ladd. Ladd with it. Opponent defense 11. That's a penalty on Brown. 1, 2, 3. Blackhawks with a real opportunity to stick the dagger in here. 1. Checking the left defenseman. He is a 1. So that'll be an outside shot for Ladd. Ladd from the point. That's a 9. That's a goalie rating on Hiller. That's a 7. Rebound chance. Defensive lefty. Wisnowski will shut that down. Then it'll be an outside shot for Byfuglien. Byfuglien with it. That's a 10. That'll be a save. Then an inside shot for Campbell. Campbell from the slot. That's a 6. That's a goalie rating on Hiller. That's a 6. Save made by Hiller. Finally, an inside shot for Hjalmarsson. Hjalmarsson in the slot. 5 is another save, and the Blackhawks can't do anything with that power play. Arena groans. Ugh. We'll bring that face-off just out of the Anaheim zone. Face-offs are +1 to Chicago. 3 will be a superior left-wing win. That'll be Ladd, and we're off with it. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Wisnowski. Wisnowski with it for Anaheim. That's a 6. Save made, and over to Ladd. Ladd for Chicago. Opponent defense 7. Brown will take the puck away for an outside shot only. Brown from the point. That's a 7. Save made over to Hjalmarsson. Time ticking down here in the third. Lose the puck. Outside shot only for Ward. Ward will throw that at the net. Time ticking down. That's a 7. He will lose that over to Madden. And there's the horn to end this game. The teams trade tallies here in the third period, but the Blackhawks get the game winner. They will take that game 3-2 along with the series lead, 1-0. Arena cheers. Yay! We are not quite done yet, though, because we did get a product unboxing in. We did get a product in earlier this afternoon. It's from ASG Games, so I'm going to go ahead and crack it open here on the channel. I can't put it down on camera because of course you can see the board's full and it's not going anywhere for tomorrow's stream. But of course, as you probably saw, it is a priority mailer, and you guys know my feelings on these priority mailers. If I can ever get this blasted thing open. There we go. And what we were greeted by in here, holy cow, it's heavy. Blank box, but we'll lift it open. We have got the 2023 season for Fall Classic Baseball. This was the last season I was waiting on for my forward focus on the collection. I do have 2024 in season ticket laid out on the board, but now I've got 2023 in Fall Classic. So now I can start working on sorting that in and getting my forward-focused collection caught up to date. So that'll do it for tonight's playthrough of Strat-O-Matic Hockey and Game 1 between the Blackhawks and the Ducks. Tomorrow night, we will be at the Nassau Coliseum in Uniondale, New York for Game 1 between the New Jersey Devils and the New York Islanders. Wednesday, we have a new RPG debut on the channel as we're playing 5 Leagues from the Borderlands from Modiphius Entertainment. Saturday, Mystical Munchies continues out of the official Elder Scrolls cookbook as we make the side garlic bread. Sunday, we're continuing the fall campaign in B-17 Flying Fortress Leader by DVG. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone. The Chicago Blackhawks managed to hold on here in the third period and defeat the Anaheim Ducks by a final score of 3-2. Once again, take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow night.